Please rise for the National Anthem and remain standing for the posting of the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning, and please be seated. Members of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Rosen, deans, faculty, and family and friends of the graduates of 2018, welcome. It is my great pleasure to be here with you today. I'd like to recognize the members of the Board of Trustees who are with us today and thank them for all that they do for Widener University. Please stand as I read your names. Vice Chair Paul S. Bideman. Treasurer Cynthia H. Sarnosky. Dr. Barbara Chamberlain. Mr. James J. Hargadon. Dr. Matthew Hartley. Dr. Ronald S. Stead. It is now my pleasure to introduce our graduate student speaker, Christine Aiello. Ms. Aiello is a registered nurse and clinical practice leader in the Surgical Intensive Care Unit at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania. Christine has been a nurse for 14 years, with 10 of those years working in intensive care at Penn Medicine. Christine is completing the Master's of Science in Nursing Adult Gerontology option, which prepares students for the advanced practice registered nurse role as a clinical nurse specialist. Following her graduation, Christine will continue in her current role at Penn, but will add the MSN and CNS credentials to her professional status. Please join me in welcoming Christine Aiello.
President Woolman, members of the Board of Trustees, university leadership, faculty, and staff, fellow students, family, and friends. I'd like to begin by thanking Widener University's graduate faculty members. I'd especially like to thank Dr. Kim Noble, who not only nominated me to be the graduate commencement speaker, but whose support and guidance helped me get to where I am today, graduating with my master's degree as a clinical nurse specialist. I'd also like to thank all of the family and loved ones here today for supporting your graduates through their studies. In the next few minutes, I'd like to talk about 3 things I feel I've learned in my time as a graduate student here at Widener University. First, leadership. I believe that your undergraduate education teaches you the skills you need for the career you chose. Graduate school helps you master those skills while teaching you the new skills you need to become a leader in your field. Widener University has allowed all of us the chance to master our skills and to begin to grow into leaders in our fields. A large part of being a clinical nurse specialist is having strong leadership skills, and Widener has given me that foundation. Second, tolerance. In our time here at Widener, we've had the opportunity to work with a diverse group of professors and students. I encourage you to think of a time during a debate or discussion in one of your classes where your beliefs did not coincide with someone else's. Maybe that conversation led to a changing of opinion. Maybe it did not. But those conversations provided us with an opportunity to re-examine our beliefs or opinions and consider another's point of view. And in my book, that is a valuable lesson. Third, teamwork. Getting through graduate school is a team effort, requiring the help of our professors, classmates, and loved ones to support us through this journey. I'm sure we can all remember a group project we were involved in, some probably more fondly than others. As a nurse, teamwork has always reigned supreme. I've always said that nursing is a team sport. Saving a life is a team sport. This was never more apparent than on a January afternoon when a group of strangers came together to save a life. A man was walking with his wife on an unseasonably warm Saturday in January when he collapsed right outside of my house. His wife, while calling 911, flagged down a woman who was driving by who stopped to render aid. My husband heard a commotion, and when I looked out of my window, I saw that woman performing CPR. My husband and I ran out to see what we could do. The wife was still holding her phone with the 911 operator, talking the woman who stopped through CPR. I told the woman that I knew CPR and offered to take over. The police arrived about 2 minutes later. The first officer ran out with an AED, a device that can restart the heart, while the other officer relieved me and continued the life-saving efforts. I provided them a quick report on what had occurred, and they got to work. They placed the AED on the man, and it fired immediately. It was at that time that EMS arrived. They quickly and efficiently transferred the man into the ambulance and took him to the nearest hospital. I got to meet this man about a month ago, along with the other people responsible for saving his life. It was during this meeting that I realized, had each one of us not stopped to render aid, taken the lead when we needed to, and worked together as a team, this man would not have survived. A group of diverse strangers came together to save the life of another stranger and to make a difference for that man and his family. I then wondered if we all utilize these concepts of leadership, tolerance, and teamwork more, then we too could promote positive change. Maybe more people in our community should start taking courses here at Widener. And finally, because it seems that all graduation speeches have some sort of quote in them, I will leave you with this. A wise philosopher, Walt Disney, is quoted as saying, "Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, They will want to come back and see you do it again. And they will want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. I challenge each of you to take what you've learned here at Widener and follow Walt Disney's advice. Congratulations, graduate class of 2018.
Thank you, Christina. That was a great job, and congratulations. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to be with you this morning to introduce our honorary degree recipient, Mr. Jeffrey Rosen. Mr. Rosen is a renowned constitutional scholar who is deeply committed to innovation and the search for common ground. He embodies the values of leadership that we hold in the highest regard at Widener. Jeffrey Rosen received his bachelor's degree in English literature and government from Harvard University. He then studied as a Marshall Scholar at Oxford University, receiving a second bachelor's degree in philosophy, politics, and economics. He received his Juris Doctorate degree from Yale Law School. Mr. Rosen is president and CEO of the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia. There, he developed the center's acclaimed interactive constitution, which brings legal scholars together online to discuss diverse interpretations of every clause of the Constitution. He is a professor at George Washington University Law School and a contributing editor to The Atlantic. Mr. Rosen is also a highly regarded journalist and author. He has published 6 books, and his articles have been featured in the New York Times Magazine and the New Yorker. Mr. Rosen has been an active partner in Widener University's Common Ground initiative since it launched last year. The initiative's inaugural event, the First Amendment, Finding Common Ground in a Polarized World, was held at the Constitution Center. During the program, Mr. Rosen moderated a panel discussion between Widener President Julie Wallman and Delaware Law School Dean Rodney Smollo. His participation in the initiative has supported Widener's commitment to help educate our community to treat others' perspectives and opinions with respect, to listen with civility, and to share thoughts and experiences in an effort to find common ground. Now, Widener University takes great pride in awarding this distinguished scholar an honorary degree, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Greetings, Mr. Rosen. Under the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the trustees of Widener University, I confer upon you, Jeffrey Rosen, the degree of Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and immunities pertaining thereto. Start it with the buttons. Yeah, there we go. Then we can button them up after you get it on.
I'm sure there'll be more. That's why.
There we go. We'll do some pictures here. All right, great. And now you are up. And if you want to use that, you can.
President Woolman, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and distinguished guests, friends and family, and most of all, graduates of 2018, thank you so much for having me, and congratulations! It is such an honor to appear with you today on this distinguished campus. Thank you, first of all, to President Woolman for her visionary Common Ground initiative. Launched at the Constitution Center, this important and urgently needed initiative brings together students and citizens of different perspectives to engage in civil dialogue. President Woolman believes, and I agree, that nothing less than the future of American democracy depends on precisely these kinds of civil dialogues. And what I want to argue to you today during my very brief time is that all of you must engage in a lifelong commitment to this kind of dialogue and to opening your minds and to learning from people of different perspectives. You are a remarkably distinguished group, and you have come here and achieved this remarkable Widener education because of your commitment to self-education. You're distinguished by the sacrifices you've made to earn this degree from this superb institution. You've made these sacrifices because you understand that education is the key to a successful career, and your Widener degree will help you realize your professional dreams. The habits of intense self-discipline and focus that you've acquired at Widener have prepared you for a lifelong commitment to self-education, not only to get a better job, which you will do, but also to become a better person and ultimately a better citizen, more fulfilled, more open to new experiences, new ideas, and new perspectives, more wise, and ultimately more free. So my message to you this morning is simple. Please keep learning. Keep listening to people from different perspectives. In this polarized world of filter bubbles and echo chambers, it is so urgently important that you use each day to open your minds to new ideas and to new perspectives so that you can grow in learning and wisdom. Now is the time to devote yourself to a lifetime of self-education, not just for professional success, but for personal development. In fact, the American founders, including James Madison and Thomas Jefferson, believed that all citizens have a duty to cultivate our faculties of reason through lifelong education in order to be capable of personal and democratic self-government. If this seems abstract, it is not. Nothing less than the future of democracy turns on it. The founders believed that self-education was necessary for the future of liberty. Jefferson channeled the ancient Greeks, and he believed that we all have certain faculties, from passion at the bottom to reason at the top, and that the purpose of an education was for free men and women to pursue the happiness that they could only obtain by developing their faculties of reason. That's why Jefferson supported the public provision of education to all citizens, and it's also why he opposed the suppression of differences of opinion and favored the protection of political dissent. In his first inaugural, he declared, "Though the will of the majority is in all cases to prevail, that will to be rightful must be reasonable." So let's try to channel the founders' belief that majorities should rule, but they had to be ruled by reason rather than passion. And it was important to slow down deliberation so that reason could prevail and people wouldn't be led by momentary whims. Madison, too, believed that Republican government could only survive if citizens cultivated their faculties of reason. This is Madison in Federalist 55. In all very numerous assemblies, of whatever character composed, passion never fails to wrest the scepter from reason. Then Madison says, had every Athenian citizen been Socrates, Athens would still have been a mob. In other words, the founders studied failed democracies like Greece and Rome. They thought that unchecked populism would lead to demagogues. The Greek word demagogue means leading the people, who would appeal to passion rather than reason. As a result, Madison and the framers created not a direct democracy, but a representative republic, where enlightened representatives of the people would engage in thoughtful deliberation and compromise over time in order to serve not passion but reason, not faction or party, but the public good. And res publica means public good. That is why they're creating a republic rather than a direct democracy. So now you see the connection between citizenship and education. Madison and Jefferson thinks it's our duty as Americans to cultivate our faculties of reason so we can govern ourselves by reason rather than passion. This is Jefferson in his report to the University of Virginia. He says the point of education includes the following goals: to give every citizen the information he or she needs for the transaction of business, to enable him to calculate for himself, to express and preserve his ideas, his contracts, and his accounts in writing, to improve by reading his morals and faculty, to understand his duties to his neighbor and his country, to discharge with competence the functions confided by him, to know his rights, to exercise with order and justice that he retains, to choose with discretion the fiduciaries of those he delegates, and to notice their conduct with diligence, with candor and judgment, and in general, to observe with intelligence and faithfulness all the social relations under which he shall be placed. So how can you continue to find time to educate yourself during the incredibly busy and productive and successful lives and careers that you're about to undertake? How can you find time to learn new subjects, to improve by reading your morals and faculties? Even the language of morals and duties seems antiquated, although it's so urgently necessary to remember. The way to do it is through rigorous self-discipline, by using the habits that you've cultivated here at Widener. One of my great heroes is Justice Louis Brandeis, one of the greatest justices on the Supreme Court of the 20th century. He was an admirer of Jefferson and the ancient Greeks, and he was excited to learn that the Greek word for leisure was unemployment. He said, what a wonderful world in which unemployment means leisure. And Brandeis thought that we should use our moments of leisure to cultivate our minds so that we're fully prepared for citizenship. Brandeis said, whether the education of citizens in later years, he's a fan of lifelong learning, is to be given in classrooms or from public platforms, or gained from reading of papers, periodicals, or books, freshness of the mind is indispensable to its attainment, and that means a short workday is essential. You need leisure, but not idleness. You need ability to work more, not less, ability to work harder. The ability to work more years at generating leisure so defined is essential to democracy. So for Brandeis, this means that all of us should spend our precious leisure time improving our minds, rather than surfing the web, watching cat videos, doing all the things that I and all of us are tempted to do. We need to just discipline ourselves to study and learn and expand and listen to people of different perspectives, because nothing less than the future of democracy is in store for it. But there's another reason to engage in this kind of strenuous, lifelong self-learning. It's because it is the most satisfying thing that you can do. Every day you learn something new and listen to a different perspective is a day you rise higher toward enlightenment and fulfillment. Fortunately, Widener has prepared you very well to embrace this wonderful conception of lifelong learning. The Common Ground Initiative is the model for the kind of lifelong learning that you can engage in. And the Osher Institute for Lifelong Learning is another model. I have had the honor of speaking to Osher groups of lifelong learners, and it's inspiring to see how fulfilled all of us are in our later years just by opening our minds and growing and being receptive to new ideas and continuing to cultivate our faculties of reason. So for all these reasons, it is such an honor for me to be here today to continue with you on this path of lifelong learning and to welcome you to the company of lifelong learners. American democracy expects no less. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Rosen, for those very inspiring and thoughtful remarks. Very, very much appreciated as we think about our future as lifelong learners, even after we graduate. And now, Provost Aiello.
Commencement represents the culmination of an important academic achievement in which all of you, students, family, friends, and loved ones, have played an important role. Graduates, please return to your seats for the remainder of the ceremony after being congratulated by the President as a sign of respect for your fellow graduates. Will the faculty please rise? Will the candidates for all degrees please rise? President Woolman, the students standing before you have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed for their degrees. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased, therefore, to present them to you. Please be seated.
School of Nursing, Doctor of Philosophy, Meg Ambrose Hall. Darlene Kuczynski Donnelly. Catherine Ann Steuben. Donna Marie Teresini Keeler. Joan Marie Perks. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Patricia A. Katzenmoyer. Jackie Jo Bridget Lindo. Regina Ubaldi Rosen.
School of Human Service Professions, Doctor of Education, Elizabeth Bap Asola. Peter Mark Ebert. Orville M. Thistle III. Darren Lipscomb. Denise C. Morales. Meredith Elizabeth Much. Patricia A. Newman. Jessica Diana Prince. Diane L. Rouse. Marisol Sakaros Craig. Tronya E. Boylan. Kara Joey Brady. Christina Lauren Cerrucci. Jeffrey Paul Esposito. Suzanne Eileen Fox. Christian Martin Johnson. Michael Scott Lombardo. Ann Martinelli. Whitney Elizabeth Impellizzeri. Christina Howell Strom. Andrew L. Gavolis. Heather Adams Herman. Lois J. Hillman. Mary Patricia Stratton. Janelle L. Williams. Arto Woodley Jr. Doctor of Psychology, Marie Regina Brennan. Taisir Samir El-Asawi. Jessica Olson Ermelio. Tamar H. Halpern. Tamara Christine Hill. Hillary May Gila. Rachel Lee Hopkins. Claire Emily Jaffe. Spencer Jordan Stanley Jeffries. Disha Joshi. Cynthia Ann Kelly. Eva S. Kumar. Stephanie A. Landau. Catherine A. Lesher. Joseph Alexander Lesko. Michael Thomas Long. Allison Ricker McDonough. Jennifer Kathleen Moore. Nicholas Michael Moore. Mira Morville Nurko. Timothy Weatherby Overton. Carly Nicole Pruitt. Jennifer A. Shepard. Anna Catherine Smith. Thomas Anderson Smith. Anthony Joseph Spano. Zachary Seth Stern. Adam Robert Topon. Elena S. Tucker. Jacqueline Elizabeth Werner. Ivory Louise Walker. Alexandra Jackowitz. Ashley P. Matz. Doctor of Physical Therapy, Kyle Abbott. Danielle Victoria Basilek. Michael James Barato. Jordan Bernstein. Lauren T. Bishop. Elizabeth Lauren Bottomley. Seth Christian Brakefield. Richard Lewis Brunsting. Brittany Morgan Burkholder. Christopher M. Campbell. Amber Chapman. Connor Trey Dean. Thomas Anthony Delahunty. Casey Ruth Dietrich. Kyle M. Durham. Brianna Luella Englert. Nicole Teresa Foschini. Timothy Mark Golder Jr. Stephen Grazioli. Kurt Austin Hampson. Robert James Henderson. Austin Darren Hockman. Justina Hoover. Philip Iacarino. Troy Kraft. Allison Lockman. Elizabeth Langer. Nicolina Marcheka. Blaine Alden Marks. Kelsey Eris Margaret McCoy. Eric Eugene Medalia Kurtz. Shane Edward Morton. Nicole Marie Mota. Jenna Newton. Zachary Papaccio. Nicholas James Perugini. Christina Reiter. Christopher Rothermel. Bradley Schaefer. Tyler Saruski. Matthew Stephen Tamero. Lauren Walker. Tiffany Wiley. Ashley Laura Callahan. Doctor of Philosophy, Social Work, Julie Ann Gistwhite. Michelle A. Walsh. Danelle Renee Bauer. Susan Robinson Weiser and Gemma. Doctor of Philosophy, Human Sexuality Studies. Heidi N. Beveridge. Alex Beauvais. Melissa Antoinette Fubello. Mark Adam Levand. Lorena Overa Moreno. Jamie Campbell Orphanitis. Rebecca A. Shemesh. Tony Lynn Warner McIntyre. Lauren Clark Uwanek. Shelley L. Imholt.
School of Engineering, Master of Science in Engineering. Sel Okoyun Liu. Nicole Alexander. Leo Bittner III. Victoria Morgan Butler. Samantha Spain Eigenbrot. Jose Ernesto Holland. Carolyn Elizabeth Lodge. Luis Aguilar. Blaine Price. Madeline Victoria Price. Shania Shaggy. Holly Marie Sennott. Julia Swartz. Aubrey Volpe. Jin Shen Hu. Angie Madeline Amado Gonzalez.
College of Arts and Sciences, Master of Public Administration. Mohammed Y. Muhammad Ali. Richard Walter Tutak, Jr.
School of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration. Ahmed Al-Fitiani. Nora Al-Umayyad. Ibrahim Al-Shawan. Muhammad Nazir Al-Alzari. Jason C. Collier. David Edward Collum. Jacob Alexander Dyer. Salima El Mizwari. Mishak Joel Ellis. Lyra Michelle Flores. Kendall Gregory Green. Christina Lily Heveling. Megan Ingalls. Michael Guy Keyser. Christopher J. Messi. Samuel Michael Matei. Naya Nicole McRae. Carrie Lynn McCutcheon. Elizabeth S. Merck. Brennan Obitz. Christina Valentine Osterk. Edwina Bernita Robinson. Angela W. Rowe. Nishan Brianna Scott. Lisa A. Tugba. Jill N. Umberger. Anthony J. Velasquez. Jack Vitalik. Amy Louise Wilder. Benjamin H. Ashton. Letitia Rose Carney. Stanley Gay. Sanchi Shah. Desmia Dominic Warfield. Joanna Owens. Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Samantha Moscow. Gianna Bozaji. Jan C. Ott. Master of Science in Business Process Innovation. Robert J. Gardner, Jr. Alexander Krivda. Stephen Mans. William R. Williams II, also receiving Master of Business Administration. Amanda Osborne. Master of Science in Hospitality and Tourism, Munira Al-Aredi. Lee Lin. Vikas Narendrabhai Patel. Saida Tashbayeva. Yung Cheng. Shui Wang. Yayas Hassan Al-Hazagi. Onegwin Wu. Yeshen Shao.
School of Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Alexis Brim Ekins. Kimoti Shumu. Yada Catherine Crosby. Denise L. Davis. Candace E. Finch. Elizabeth Fleur. Gigi Y. Francais. Karen Lee Good. Deconte Guare. Heather A. Heck. Michelle Lee Hyan. Andrea Arnita Jackson. Tara Y. Jackson. Willie Gathari Ekamranja. Haley Kerley A. Manisha Nareen Kerplani. Laura Ann Kruger. John A. Laurie Jr. Christine D. Lively Hellman. Keish A. Mazono Di Prospero. Ann M. Mokayama. Christine Aiello. Megan Bridget Myers. Megan Michelle Oconfor. Nylene Valentina Pajibo. Janea Rochelle P.A. Lauren Elise Petrole. Autumn Courtney Poznaniak. Kinjan Romani. Pasatu Simpara. Fia M. Stewart. Deborah Blake Tancredi. Shenbik Un. Olamide Abiodun Vincent. Stephanie Dong Vu. Jacob Levi Weisenberger. Teresa Audrey Yagba. Ashley Tamika Bellamy. Kimberly M. Bronner. Deanne Butcher. Dawn Cherie Delaney. Quinn Marie Keenan. Othella Say Quidaya. Nadine Page Lindsay.
School of Human Service Professions, Master of Social Work. Isra Abiyanis. Charlene Alicia Anderson. Shantae A. Austin. Tanya Renee Balmer. Jennifer Bond. Sheena Linnell Banks. Carl Del Royo Barnes Jr. Nadia Ebony Basie. Aixa Benitez. Glycina Bethia Tumani. Mina Lani Bevani. Kristen Hines Biggs. Stephanie Marie Irene Blanett. Amanda Bocelli. Janea D. Bridgeford. Ailanette S. Brissett. Melinda Unani Brown. Amber D. Bullock. Linda Fayette Caffey. Yasmin Carter. Stacy M. Chamberlain. Candace Chapman. Crystal L. Chestnut. Naza Chisholm Simmons. Amy Marie Conway. Charmaine Cottrell. Gina Marie Delora. Zipporah Daniels. Olivia Dorothy Dabias. Danielle Lee De Domenico. Jennifer G. Dieter. Maria Delgado Saldana. Nora Wynn Davine. Chelsea Lynn Doherty. Monique Elisha Douglas. Catherine Dukes. Aisha A. Edwards. Maureen Epps. Lindsay Claire Garrett. Jacinta Garrison Harvey. Jill Ellen Gillen. Alicia Monique Griffey. Carly Paige Grouser. Emily Christina Williams. Mara Hanlon. Reese Hawk. Weston Michael Hayes. Sarah Shunashi Nyao. Marshera Holmes Neal. Lisa R. Hoyt. Melissa R. Jackson. Tony Latoya Jackson. Shantae D. Johnson. Malika B. Jones. Andrea Shalinda Julius. Alexa Maria Keene. Nicole Kelso. Kiani N. Kenny. Allison Kessler. Brittany Jean Clayhold. Jesse Kosmowski. Joseph Kwok. Jessica A. Landman. Emily Rose Leister. Jacoya Kanundi Lyons. Courtney Jean Madden. Christina Ann Mallory. Nicole Marie Markey. Emmett M. Massaquoi. Shaman Matthews. Tiffany Jean McLean. Laura Rose McNamara. Danielle Miller. Drew Miller. Emily Ray Tenenbaum Miller. Marie Emmanuel A. Montfort. Nakaya Elise Mosley Culler. Jennifer O'Neill Curley. Sheila Overton. Natalia Passe. Nikki Marie Piletsky. Katie Persico. Carmen Price. Jennifer Lauren Purnell Joe. Crystal Shelby Reed, also receiving Master of Education. Simone Ray. Jessica Lynn Rivera. Jennifer Robinson. Lauren Nicole Robson. James Ross Sr. Jennifer E. Ruffin. Scott Philip Siegel. Stacy Marie Sackel. Lucia Christine Spargo. Jocelyn A. Spence. Terry Summers. Kyle A. Time Sr. Michael Thomas Urban. Jessica L. Urenko. Alexis Watson. Maurice Allen Whitaker Sr. Gina R. White. Sloan V. White. Gina N. Williams. Charmel Alexis Leche Williams. Jacqueline Willis. Marquis Antoinette Woodard. Valen Yu. Linda Ya Uboti. Candace Lynn Zayas. Heather Marie Allison. Kristen Janet Neff Bean. Sharon Lynn Drawas. Stephanie Brooke Christian. Coral June Clark. Kelly Lauren Herman. Renee Lee Magaro. Amina Julisis Mulgrave. Tiffany Marie Whittingham. Lee Ann Williams. Maggie Precious Sharp. Amanda Harris. Nashima Tan Oliver. Master of Education, Fatima Al-Muthibi. Tori Mayel Dean. Amber Raylene Fisher Brown. Kristen Carr Gowing. Katrina Colleen Kelly. Seth Klein. Danielle Janine Lambert. Rose Marina Matic. Jessica O. McAllister. Michaela Ninus. Madison Owens. Susan Robb. Jacqueline Elizabeth Rissling. David John Romanowski. Amanda Mary Alberta Donisi. Brendan Michael Sheehan. Master of Education, Human Sexuality Studies, Shayna Brooke Alper. Leisha M. Umin. Edward Hall Angelini Cook. Carolyn Elizabeth Black. Thea Nicola Everill Benjamin. Brittany Broada Smith. Katie L. Birdshaw. Leisha Curry. Sukriti Kayla Dubra. Marissa Rodriguez Diaz, also receiving Master of Social Work. Benita Shalise Price. Emily L. Fortier. M. Diddle House, also receiving Master of Social Work. Kimberly Christina Huggins, also receiving Master of Social Work. Renee L. Copenhaver, also receiving Master of Social Work. Sarah Gabrielle Kuker. Lena Jalita Mancini, also receiving Master of Social Work. Tiffany A. Mara. Casey A. Meal. Stephen Joseph Milburn. Cindy Isabel Munoz, also receiving Master of Social Work. Jules Purnell. Alexandra Christine Rago. Stacy Rosenberg, also receiving Master of Social Work. Jessica Lynn Sanchez, also receiving Master of Social Work. Catherine Miranda Shear. John Glenn Taylor. Kelly Wazik. Carmen Epstein. Andrea Renee Bernheim.
Will candidates for all degrees please rise?
Under the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the State of Delaware, and the trustees of Widener University, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have successfully completed the prescribed courses of study and for which you have been recommended by the appropriate college or school faculty. This is signified by the diploma that you will be receiving and is conferred with all the rights, privileges, and immunities appertaining thereto. Widener University graduates of 2018, I salute you. And now, in recognition of your graduation, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Please be seated. Again, it is my great pleasure to congratulate our graduates and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. I hope to see many of you at alumni events, homecoming, and other campus activities. We'll be waiting for you. As your parting gesture, please thank the professors, mentors, and guides who shaped your Widener experience and prepared you for the days and years ahead. A round of applause for the faculty. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Please remain seated until the platform party has departed. Thank you.